Hey, welcome. Today, we're going to stop just wishing for that dream career and start actually building one. We're going to break down the real practical steps to turn all that ambition into your everyday reality. So let's just dive right in. You've probably asked yourself this, right? I mean, you look around and see some people just soaring while others are stuck, grinding it out. Is it just luck? Or is there something more to it? Well, we're going to explore the idea that it's not magic at all, but a mindset, a few core principles that, honestly, anyone can use. So, where do we even begin this journey? Well, surprisingly, it's not with making a huge list of all the things you want from the universe. No, the first and maybe the most important step is building a solid foundation of gratitude. It sounds simple, but it's the key that unlocks absolutely everything else.
This right here, this flips the whole idea on its head. See, it's not about begging for more stuff. It's about changing your energy, your frequency, to match abundance. And you do that by getting really, truly thankful for what's already in your life, from the big things down to the tiniest little details.
Okay, so if you're finding it a little tough to tap into that feeling, try this with me. It's a really powerful, quick exercise. First, just close your eyes and imagine a hospital. Think about the people in there who would give anything, just to be healthy and go home. Now, shift that picture to a cemetery. I know it's heavy, but think about it. If you can breathe, if you can walk, if you have your health, you are already wealthier than so many people could ever hope to be. That shift in perspective, it can create this huge wave of gratitude, like instantly. All right, so once you've got that gratitude thing going, it's time to look inward at these invisible walls that are holding you back. We all have these subconscious rules running our lives, and the crazy part is, most of the time, we don't even know they're there. Let me tell you this quick story. It illustrates this perfectly. So there's this woman, she's cooking for guests, and she grabs a pack of noodles and just snaps it right in half before tossing it in the pot. So naturally, someone asks her, hey, why do you do that? And her answer is simple. I don't know, honestly. It's just how my mom always did it. So she calls up her mom to ask, and guess what her mom says? Well, because that's how your grandmother always did it. So they get the grandmother on the phone. And her reason? It turns out her pan was just too small to fit the noodles otherwise. And boom, there it is. A simple limitation from decades ago became this unquestioned rule, passed down from one generation to the next. And that story, as simple as it is, leads to a massive question for you. What are the small pans in your life? What outdated beliefs about your own talent, about money, about what's even possible for you? What are you holding on to without ever stopping to ask why? That's where you start. Just get curious. That's how you start to tear them down. Okay, this next one, this is a biggie. We're always told to find your passion, right? But what if that's completely backward? What if waiting around for some big lightning bolt of inspiration is really just a fancy excuse to do nothing? I mean, just look at the difference here. When you're waiting for passion, you get stuck, you overthink everything. But when you just start working with purpose, just taking action on something you're kind of interested in, that's where the magic happens. You start learning things, building skills, getting momentum, and that's when passion has a chance to show up. So here's the bottom line. Stop waiting on the sidelines for the perfect calling. Just get in the game. Do the work that's right in front of you, and do it well. Clarity and passion, they're the result of taking action, not the reason you start. Okay, now we're getting into the nitty-gritty. This is where the rubber meets the road. So you're feeling grateful, you're questioning your old beliefs, you're taking action, and then you hit a wall. What happens then? The whole key is to reframe what that wall actually is. I want you to think about it like this. A setback isn't a punishment. It's preparation. When you ask for a bigger life, a more successful career, the universe sends you challenges to build the emotional muscle you're going to need to handle it. Every single difficulty is just a training session. And this quote, man, this says it all, doesn't it? Your capacity for success is tied directly to your capacity for handling pressure. You want to run a billion-dollar company? Well, you better be able to handle billion-dollar problems. The struggles you're facing today, they're building the strength you'll need for the wins you want tomorrow. All right, we've talked about a lot, right? Gratitude, smashing old beliefs, taking action, being resilient. Now, let's pull it all together into a really simple but super powerful formula for actually getting the career and life you want. So here it is, your success equation. It's actually pretty simple when you break it down. Number 1,
You need a deep, burning desire, not just a that would be nice kind of wish, but something you feel in your gut. 2, you need a belief system that's aligned with that desire. You have to believe deep down that it's possible for you. And 3, you got to take consistent, smart action to make it real. When those 3 things click, you're basically unstoppable.
So, I want to leave you with this one final thought. The past is done. Everything that's happened until right now has just been the opening credits. Starting today, you have a totally blank page in front of you. You have the tools we just talked about. So the only real question left is, what story are you going to write?